Another gorgeous forecast for Monday and the rest of the week. We see wall-to-wall sunshine out there across both sides of Lake Pontchartrain this morning. Many spots on the North Shore woke up in the 40s. Now our temperatures aren't far off of 80, so at least a 30-degree jump there. And we see those 70s on the South Shore as well, somewhere between 74 and 77. The wind speeds will stay nice and light as we head into the rest of this afternoon. And our wind speeds at the lakefront have come down just a little bit as well, from the teens to right around 12 miles an hour. So we don't have any concern for boating today, and you'll note our temperatures will top out right at that 80-degree mark, which is just a degree above our traditional high forecast for this point in the calendar. So we continue to watch the sun starting to set a little bit earlier as we head toward daylight saving time in just less than 2 weeks, and will gradually warm about a degree each day this week. The low 80s nonetheless the entire time, and no rain in our forecast. We really don't have much activity going on locally weather-wise for the next week. So you'll look at a system off towards the west near the Four Corners region. It's continually moving a little bit northeast, and we here instead are dominated by dry air and high pressure, with a ridge that continues to slide a little further west, and then eventual zonal flow as that low comes a little bit closer to the Midwest. So we're going to stay nice and quiet here with low humidity, comfortable dew points, and comfortable temperatures as well. Not only this at least start of the week, but then towards the end of the week and our big weekend, of course. So you'll notice 80 to 81 tomorrow, then 82 Wednesday, 83 on Thursday and Friday. That's when our next reinforcing cool front comes through, and we only fall off a degree or two into the weekend. So Saturday and Sunday look fantastic. Of course, as we get later in October, we're approaching the final month of hurricane season, which ends officially November 30th. So here's the latest on Oscar. Still a tropical storm. We see that 40-mile-per-hour classification. So it's just barely hanging on to that tropical storm classification, which starts at the 39-mile-per-hour wind mark. You'll notice it's now 80 miles west of the eastern tip of Cuba. So we've seen it just barely move today, because look at the movement. It's only 3 miles an hour. It did pick up since earlier this morning, though, by a mile per hour. It's going to continue off towards the Bahamas and then out back into the open Atlantic basin, away from the continental United States, not going to strengthen anymore. So you'll note the Gulf of Mexico full of dry air is a great sign for minimal concerns locally. I think at this point we're just about done with hurricane season. And of course, our chance of rain is 0 all the way through the rest of the week and this weekend as well. So a lot of people with a lot of festivities, from the Pelicans to Taylor Swift, and the list goes on. We're not going to have any negative forecasts for all of those events. Here's your 7-day. Again, very consistent. Overnight, you'll see the 50s on the North Shore and 60s across South Shore locations. So a gradual warming trend with those 80s each and every afternoon.